In 2001, I was in my photography studio. I'm a commercial photographer. I had tipped over one of my lights earlier in the day, and I had broken this light. And it had broken the wires out of it and just really shattered it. So I'm trying to fix it, see if there's anything to salvage. And the cord where it plugged into the housing had broken. Well, in fact, I have one right here. So this part was still in the light. I pull it out, I pull the wires off, but I can't get this piece off of the cord. So I'm pulling on it and I'm pulling on it and I can't get it. I remember it's still plugged in. So I go over to where it's plugged in and I unplug it. Well, there's 4 of them plugged in and I think I get the right one. But guess what? It was the wrong one. So I come back and I'm pulling on the cord again and I'm trying to pull and I can't get it. So I had a brilliant moment in what I can do to fix this. Hey, let's use my teeth as pliers. The electricity surges through me. It's completely encompassing my body. Every cell feels like it's going to explode. I can't move a muscle. I can't move my hands. I can't pull the cord out. I can't move my eyes to see if anybody sees me. I'm trying desperately to look around the room. I can't move anything. My whole body is completely frozen in the grip of electricity. I'm pulling with all my strength, but nothing is working, including my heart. My heart's frozen too. The only thing that's keeping me alive is the electricity running through me. I'm being shocked, and I wasn't really worried until I could see black smoke billowing out of my mouth. Jet black, like a locomotive. And I think, this is it, I'm dead. And at that point, I saw this bright light above my head. Well, I couldn't move my body, but I look up into the light. And this light is coming down. It's the most beautiful light I'd ever seen. It was just breathtaking. And I remember it coming down and enveloping me and taking me into the light. And I ended up in this pure white room. And instantly I knew where I was and where I was going. And I was going home to God. And I started to jump up and down and just go, oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. Never been so excited in my life. I'll tell you a little bit more in detail about this later, but the important thing is Christ shows up behind this veil, and I can see him and see the outline of him, and he is so brilliantly lit, like somebody has a searchlight behind him, and the radiance and the light is just blasting through, and it is so beautiful. And it is so amazing, and my heart is just melted, and I'm filled with love. And I feel the Spirit of the Lord so strongly. And I feel like everything's all right. And he comes to me through the veil and he's standing right in front of me. And his radiance and his love just overpowers me. And he flashes my life before my eyes. We review it together. And it happens within a millisecond and it's done. And he is happy with my life. And this is so interesting to me because I feel like I should have been going to the other place, not to where I was, and not to have Christ respond to me the way he did, not to have him look at me with nothing but love. Even the bad things that I had done, he looked at every part of my life with nothing but love. And I was just so touched, and I was so completely overwhelmed with his love. And he says to me, he says, Ryan, do you want to come home and live with me? Or do you want to go back to them? And he did this with his hand. And as he did that, the floor that I was standing on was pure white. And it went to foggy and then to clear. And I found myself standing in the air about 20 feet above my children. And I could see them playing. My little girl's like 6. And her older brother's 12 and the baby's asleep. And my older son's at a friend's. But I can see them playing and I know they need me and I know that I can't go home. I know that I can't stay in heaven, and it breaks my heart. As much as I love my children, as much as I want to be with them, it breaks my heart to leave heaven and to not go home with Christ. I don't want to, but I know it's my duty that they need me. And so I decide I'm going to go home. And I turn to Christ and I say, no, I can't come home. They need me. And he said, okay, I will see you again. And he sent me back to my body. So that's my scar that I have left 12 years later. He says, given the damage in your mouth and the amount of time you were on the electricity, that's an impossibility for you to have no damage. He says, you're a miracle. I'm a man of science and not faith. But he says, you're a miracle. I cannot explain what's happened to you.